sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back, or just welcome if it's your first time here. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience where we specialize in single entry content. But no matter your style of play, man, like I always tell you, whether you're 150 max a cash game or head to head, whatever the case may be, man, this is one of the best spots you can be in if you're playing NBA DFS. All right, go on and hit that subscribe button. Go on and hit your notification bell so you know when the videos and content drop, and you can be here rocking with us each and every time out. Also, do me one small favor, man. Let's hit that like button over there. Let's see if we can't get this to 100. Y'all did a better job yesterday, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep it going today. Remember, gang, consistency is key. Doing the correct things day in and day out, all right? When you do good, you get good in return. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. This is my starting five series. If you're new here, this is where I bring you 5 plays across the various positions, man. Try to give you like an early base build. Try to get your thought process flowing, your juices going. Try to think of how you're going to construct your lineup tonight. These are all players that's going to be in my player pool, barring injury news or things like that. Remember, if you want access to my core plays, my live stream before lock, the Patreon link is down below. Go on, come on over and officially join the gang, all right? We gonna get right into it, but before we do, we got my lineup review going over my best lineup on both sites. All right, let's get right into it. DK, solid night, man. Pretty much broke even. I think I won like $10. So any night that you win, you would take it in DFS. So did not lose, but not the big cash we was hoping. This is my best lineup right here. I think this is the $12 single entry. Yeah, I believe came in 18th place. $75 over here, 314. This is my best lineup. Slate last night was solid, man. Just didn't have any Halliburton. Needed some Halliburton last night. Like I said, it was a solid slate for us. We had some value open up once Porter Jr. Once Harden got ruled out, we had the value open up with Porter Jr. But we wanted to get to some Russell. I told you I'll get to some Tatum if all those Celtics guys were out. Told you get to some Reeves. LeBron was the cover boy. I don't have LeBron in this particular one, but I had a lot of LeBron. Went Embiid in this one just trying to get a little different. I thought this lineup would be way chalkier. I thought Tatum would come in at higher owned than what he was on yesterday. I guess I'm giving the field too much credit. But, well, you know what, on second thought, probably not. They were just probably choosing between LeBron and Tatum. But I don't see why you had to choose when you can have both. A lot of times, a lot of my lines had Tatum and LeBron in them. But when Embiid and this one trying to get a little different, didn't really matter. They both scored about the same thing. So the lineup would have probably finished the same way regardless. So solid night on DK. FanDuel, man, I just do extremely light. One single entry over there. I think this was the $10 or the $5, whichever one of them. Missed the money by like 12 points or something like that. Similar over here, I went Highland and Kevin Porter Jr. Probably got a little too cute. I figured with no James Harden, Kevin Porter Jr. would go to the starting role, and I thought Bones Highland would step into Kevin Porter Jr. role, so get those 20 to 25 minutes that Kevin Porter Jr. would normally get when Harden is playing. But did not work out that way. Highland didn't even get in the game until like the fourth quarter garbage time, so he only gave you 9 fantasy points. Really hurt this lineup here. Middleton didn't give me too much here, 7% on. Thought he was a solid play. Talked about him yesterday. He let me down. But you see the rest. Reeves, Tatum, LeBron. A lot of my lineups had Tatum and LeBron, and I was just heavy on those guys yesterday. Jackson Davis was a letdown. Rui and Claxton right here. All right. I said overall okay day on DK, not so good on FanDuel. Let's get to the slates today. We got the tale of two slates. You got a 7-gamer on DK, 9-gamer on FanDuel. Y'all know we get in here, give it to you how we see it now, but there's going to be injury news throughout the day. There's going to be different plays that open up. Some guys may get scratched, whatever the case may be. We give it to you how we see it now. And at the top, man, point guard, your thumbnail. Give me Cade Cunningham, 9,900. Listen, I think he's going to go slept. He's going to get slept on today. So a lot of good stars to get to today, i.e. Jokic, i.e. Wemby. People are going to go that route. But you get the Detroit Pistons here against a Charlotte Hornets team who are not concerned about their defense. It's a bad Hornets team. And you get Cade Cunningham without Jaden Ivey. Now, I know a lot of people think that don't make too much of a difference because he was already starting, but I think it does. It's more usage to go around, so sure some other guys are going to soak up some usage, but Cade is going to soak up the bulk of that usage, especially depending on who they start, man. With Ivy out, if they go Beasley, maybe they go Sasser into the starting lineup. Either way, Neither one of those guys are really ball handlers. They're more so shooters and scorers. So Cade Cunningham is going to pretty much have all of the ball handling dudes. I'm going to go and call it right now. It's triple-double watch for Cade Cunningham. I hope I can get a line on. I might bet Cade Cunningham a triple-double. He's going to do a little bit of everything in this spot. Hasn't really had that super big one. So I'm hoping he goes a little under on. Guys are going to forget about him a little bit. But I like getting to Cade Cunningham. I like this matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. At the shooting guard, a play we definitely going to have to be waiting on that injury news. We're going to need this Knicks injury news. But if Brunson and McBride is out again, I definitely think you can go to campaign. I think you can go to campaign regardless, because I definitely believe one of those guys is out, and the guy I believe out is McBride. So just tweaking that hamstring last game. Hamstrings are very, very fickle. They probably going to sit him out this game as well. So the only piece we got to worry about is Brunson. But if Brunson plays, I think Payne still steps into that backup role, 20 to 25 minutes, maybe a little more if it's a blowout. But definitely need that news. If Brunson and McBride is out, Payne's going to probably be one of your highest owned plays on the slate at 4K, and I have no problem going there. But definitely keep the eye on that news and get you some campaign if it breaks the right way. All right? At the small forward, it's Justin Champagne Jr. I always get the brothers confused. But 5K from the Washington Wizards. Listen, this is the second highest total game on the DraftKings slate right here. Definitely want to get some exposure to it. I'm expecting the Champagne minutes have been up and down as of late, but he's still been starting. I think those minutes are a little more solidified in this spot with Koulibaly being out for the Wizards. I think he can push back up to those 30 plus minutes he was getting earlier, especially if they don't start Kuzma. We'll have to watch and see how the Wizards do, what the Wizards do with this starting lineup. But definitely have my eye on Champagne here at 5K. He should be a solid value regardless. I'm gonna like him even more if Kuzma doesn't start. He should be the number 2, 3 guy behind him, Poole and Brogdon out there. So definitely got my eye on Champagne at 5K. Think he can get another piece that can be forgotten about as well on today's slate. Now at the power forward, another little value piece, man. I want to go to the highest total game on this DraftKings slate and look at Keldon Johnson at 4K. He possibly could move into the starting lineup here with no Jeremy Sohan, but once again, we have to play it and see how it goes. But he definitely should be in line for more minutes with no Sohan, man. I hopefully he's in that 24 to 30 minute range versus the 20 to 25 minute range. But Keldon Johnson, 4K, solid value piece. He can contribute while he's out there. It's the highest total game on the DraftKings slate, man. If he's in the starting lineup, I'm going to absolutely love him. Get you some Keldon Johnson at 4K. And at the center spot, man, Nikola Jokic. Look, man, I just told you it's the highest total game on the slate. It's a spot very similar to the other night when I told you to take him. But we have a few more options here in this spot. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm back and forth between Jokic and Wemby over here. I might play the ownership game simply because this game is the highest total game. Once again, this is repeated. But it's expected to be kind of competitive. I think the Nuggets are only 6-point favorites. They like to play fast. And this is a spot I think you can see Wemby get big minutes. His minutes been limited last game blowout, or they've been keeping him in the low 30s, but close competitive games, you've seen Wemby get up to 37, 36, even got 40 in the spot. I think this is going to be one of those games as we get a prime Jokic versus a rising star in Wemby, man. I'm back and forth. I'm probably playing the ownership game. Jokic is probably going to be the higher own, and it depends on how much more. If he's double, triple what Wemby is, I'm gonna go to Wemby on DK. I'm just letting you know. But there you have it, man. You're starting 5 on DraftKings. Cade Cunningham, Campaign, Julian Champagne, Keldon Johnson, and Nikola Jokic. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine. We'll take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there, all right? On the FanDuel side, man, I'm staying with Cade Cunningham. You're getting them $200 cheaper. I'm telling you, it's triple-double watch. Sign me up for Cade Cunningham against these Charlotte Hornets. At the shooting guard, want to look at that, stay in that Denver-San Antonio game and look at Devin Vassell, 6K. It's the second highest total game on this FanDuel slate. And Devin Vassell should be the number 2 guy behind Wembanyama here in this spot. They like for him to score. Like I said, the Nuggets play fast. Should be a few more possessions, a few more shot opportunities for these Spurs. I like getting to some of these Spurs players, mainly Vassell and Wembanyama here in this spot. At the small forward, it's Justin Champagne here. Once again, same price over here on FanDuel. The minutes should be more solidified. I'm rocking with him, staying with him in this matchup against the Pelicans. At the power forward, I want to look at DeAndre Hunter, man. This Lakers Atlanta Hawks game. We have a questionable Jalen Johnson and a questionable Trae Young. Jalen Johnson missed the last game. If he misses this one, I think that bodes well for DeAndre Hunter's minutes and usage. And he's been playing very well over the last 4 or 5 games. And if you get both of them out, Johnson and Trae Young, it's just going to be DeAndre Hunter's show. Not really worried about that Lakers defense too much over there. Give me some DeAndre Hunter at 6,400. Keep your eyes open for that news, though. And at the center, man, give me Victor Wembanyama, man, 11-8. I'm taking the savings over here. On DK, they're a lot closer. It's only a $700 price difference. But over here on a FanDuel, where it's like a $1,200 price difference, I take the savings. Give me Wembanyama. But best believe, if we get some value open up, if I can fit Wemby and Jokic in, I think this is a night to do that. That's on both sides, man. If we get enough value, you can fit Wemby and Jokic in. I like that double combination going stars and screw up with them two in that game. All right? But there you have it, man. Your starting 5 on FanDuel. Victor Wembanyama, DeAndre Hunter, Justin Champagne, Devin Vassell, and Cade Cunningham. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comment section or holler at me on Twitter. That's going to do it. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.